Julian shooting at a 1-2-10. Oh, and he makes it. So he is at 169. Strike here for 179. And Charles, oh, tripping out that 10 pin. Take a look at that. Right there, sending that messenger across, getting it. On a strike, and he's a little bit outside, leaving a 2-4-5. So Charles on the long, and oh, that's how you want to finish your semifinals right there. Wow, leaving the 8-10 in the pocket. Right, Alyssa popped up from that one, didn't like it. She leaves her 4-5 split. In her foundation frame. But she shoots this like she did the 2-4-5. She will make it. And she does. Right there. Got to split the 4-5 with the ball. They go flying out to the side. All right, Charles, oh. Tripping out the 8-pin and back there. Or the 9-pin. With a 3-6-9. There you go.
It's time to start.
Hey everybody, we're back. USA Bowl in Dallas, Texas for the Roto Grip Sport Challenge. So a new pattern this week. The mystery short pattern. First time on this pattern for the bowlers today. And not super high scores. We had a few people out there who were scoring. I think Zach Smullen was the qualifying leader. And we see Zach here on 42. Oh, the stone 9. Zach following up his first strike with 9, what will probably be a spare. All right, so we've got Maddie up on 43. Maddie had the strike in the first frame. So the bowlers come to their pairs with no practice shots on those pairs, and Maddie following up the first strike with another strike. And that's how you want to do it. So no practice shots, just start bowling for score, figure it out as you go. Clara, 245. Andrew on 44, his second frame. Comes in a little light, 10 pin. The matches today are across from each other on the scoring unit. Top 16 out of qualifying make the single elimination bracket play. One plays 16, two plays 15. Got Colton Bennett on 41, goes high. So we've got Zach versus Clara, Noah versus Colton on our left pair, Andrew versus Bradley, and Alyssa versus Maddie on our right pair. That's on the low end. And got Alyssa Ballard on 44. Junior Team USA. Throwing the gem, straight up 5. Red a little bit early on her, leaves a flat 10. Go up to the high side. Got Zach Wassam getting some carry on 46. Can't quite carry the 3-pin though. Kyra Durham on 47. Kyra, her second strike in 2 frames. All right, Zach gets that one a little bit wide. So the match is up here on the high side. Zach and Savannah. Veronica West and Ethan Long. Ethan lefty goes high, 4-7. Tori Franklin and Brady McDonough. Drake Derflinger, Kyra Durham. See Tori with the trend 2. Ooh, all right, little late 9-10 pin roll. Which leaves the 3-6. Veronica, her first shot on this right lane. Oh, the ring 10. It definitely spares the name of the game. Today, always tough oil patterns here at the Roto Grip Sport Challenge. That's why the challenge. All right, Tori spares up the 3-6 without an issue. Ethan with the 4-7. Brady on 48. Second shot on that left lane. First one was high. This one, a disaster, 4-7-10. Brady got that left or right lane figured out. And Veronica gets her 10 pin a little bit wide. And got Drake up on 46. Starting with a couple opens. See if he can get this pair figured out. That one crosses over, misses the head pin left. And Brady gets the 4-7 off of his split. Savannah, ooh, in the pocket. 10 back. Strike in the third for Savannah. All right, Alyssa with a 2-8. And she picks that up for spare in the third. Got Andrew on 44. right, Andrew splitting the 8-9, strike in the fourth. And Bradley here, fourth frame. All right, Bradley getting dialed in. Strike in the fourth. And Alyssa back up on 44. Fourth frame, UC3 looks like. That crosses over. And she gets the 9-pin out. Tori Franklin on 48. Fourth frame. Trend 2 in the pocket. Carries the 10-pin. Trips it out. Strike in the fourth for Tori. Drake up on 48. Fourth frame. And Drake with another crossover. Missed the head pin left with a 1-2. Drake bowling Kyra. Kyra clean so far. And the 9-pin won't go. Yeah, Veronica 46. And that crosses over, and she leaves the 9-pin. And Drake pulls that one for an open in his fourth frame. Had a mark in the third. Still trying to get this pair figured out. Got Brady up on 48. His fifth frame. Couple splits early. And that one a little bit high. Leaves a 6-10. Corey on 47. Playing the one board and leaving the bucket. That's Brady with the spare. Would have took out the 4-pin too if he left that, but did not. So big shot here for Tori. She started off with a couple opens. Spare strike. This one a little bit left. That puts her at 64 and hands the lead back to Brady. We got Kyra on 48. Her match against, I believe, the number 2 qualifier, Drake, and getting a break with the crossover, making the most out of that spare strike in the fifth for Kyra. Savannah 4-pin. That's mechanical down on the low end. Looks like they might be, nope, still waiting on a 7-pin on 42. Andrew, that's left enough that he got the crossover. All right, so Drake, that shot. Strike in the fifth. Vanna 4-pin spare. And she picks it up. All right, Tori with the 7-pin. And so our low pairs got it sorted out. Oh, Colton. Purple hammer, strike in the second. Noah goes high. Oh, gets the 6-pin, but made it worse. Leaves a 3-10 split. All right, Alyssa gets 2 off of her spare. Zach, that's going to be high. 9-pin stands. 3, 6, 9, 10. Maddie on 44. Crosses over 5-9. Noah, only the 3-pin. Bradley, looks like Bradley had a foul in there with foul spare. And he leaves a 310 as well. Zach, can't cover the 9-pin and back. Veronica picked up that 10-pin. Zach Lawson with the 3-6. Gets it. All right, so Bradley with the 310. That's a little bit left. Clara left as well. So again, the pattern today, mystery short pattern. They don't know what they're bowling on. They had 3 games qualifying to figure it out. Then they go to brand new pairs and start bowling single elimination bracket. Andrew on 44 is working on 2 in a row. Nice control shot, and he 3-6, 9-10s. Corey on 47 pulls it, gets 3, and that's on a spare, so it's gonna lose count. Drake picks up his spare, so Drake against Kyra, and Kyra with a pretty big lead through 6. Veronica 6-10, spares it up. Corey shooting at 7, and that's pretty good. Trips out the 10 for the spare. All right, Brady getting it outside. Another big split. And gets 1 off of it. All right, Drake finessing it into the pocket in the 7th. All right, Kyra, light mixer, getting him out. Player here in the 5th. That looks pretty good. All right, Clara, flush pocket. Andrew on 43. And flirting with the gutter. Gets a little right on an open, so chance to spare this up and not lose count. Noah on 41. Noah flush. Pocket shot, his match against Colton. It's Noah's first strike of the game. Andrew flirting with the gutter out there again, making it work this time. Spare in the 7th. All right, Colton. So he's been perfect on this right lane. Got to get that left lane figured out. Clara on 41. And she gets that inside. Maddie a little bit high, 6-pin. Ethan on 46. Trips the 7-pin out. And Drake in the pocket. So Drake getting this pair figured out. Strike, spare, double after 8. Tori in the pocket, sending 10 back. So she's in the lead going into the 9th. her match against Brady. Brady on a strike. Needs this one for a chance. And that goes high. And that's a 3-10. And Veronica Light with a 1-2-4. All right, Drake with another one. So catching up in his match with Kira. So it's 3 in a row. Kira still with a little bit of a lead. And Veronica pulls that one. Noah gets that one left with a 3-9. And Zach coming in high. Alyssa in the pocket. All right, so we got Tori and Brady finishing up. Tori with a big lead. Brady needs to punch out in the 10th. Kyra spares her 9th frame. All right, so Brady gets the first one. Veronica 46. Her 8th. And that's Light. Oh, crumbles them out, leaves just the 2-pin. And Savannah spares it up. All right, Brady with a 2-7, so that will do it. In that match, Tori will advance. Just needs 5 here in 2 shots. Oh, she does it. All right, Brady spares up his fill for 138. So Tori will advance. We've still got Drake and Kira sorting it out. And Ethan on 45 crosses over 8-pin. All right, so Kira with a split in the 10th. Opens the door for Drake. Drake on 3 in a row. All right, so Kira could spare this up and go 2-0. All right, so Kira 189. All right, Drake with a 10-pin on his first one in the 10th. And Drake spares it up. but that only puts him at 173. Best he can do is 183. So Kira will advance, Tori will advance. They will bowl each other on that pair. And Veronica gets that one wide. It's her at 103. So Ethan will advance. Got Zach and Savannah up here on the high end. They're working it out down here on the low end. Oh, Andrew tripping out the 10. But he will advance against Bradley. All right, so Zach with a big spare puts him at 163. He can go 173. That forces Savannah to mark on the first one. Ooh, okay, so not easy. Leaves the 3-9. See Alyssa here on 44. And she's 7-10s. And that, unless she picks it up, hands the match over to Maddie. She gets that one wide. Okay. All right, so 178 for Alyssa, 185 for Maddie. So Maddie advances over Alyssa. She will bowl Andrew. And Zach will bowl Ethan. Yes, so just down here needs to be decided. All right, Claire gets that one a little bit outside on her second one. But Zach has that match in hand. Zach Smullen. He's got another 3, 6, 9, 10 staring at him. And Colton will advance over Noah. All right, so all the matches decided. Just got to finish the bowling. Oh, Clara picks it up on the fill, so she's going to finish 134. All right, so as they finish these matches up, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe, like the video, share it with a friend, click the notification bell. You'll know whenever we go live. We'll take a break. We'll be back with round 2. Just a minute. All right, so we've got Andrew and Maddie squaring up here in round 2. All right, Maddie crossing over and leaves the 9-pin. All right, Noah flat 10 on the fill, puts him at 137. All right, Maddie picks up the spare in her first frame. All right, so on the left pair, we're going to have Zach going up against Colton. Colton with a higher score, 183. Zach leading qualifier, so he will get his choice of pairs. Andrew leaving a 2-10 his first frame. That's Andrew with a 2-8. Got so Ethan and Zach. Ethan's first frame, that's inside. Needs some help. 5-pin. Kyra, 7-pin spare. And she picks it up. Zach lights 2-4. All right, Maddie's second frame, that crosses over. And tough 6-9-10. And Zach, chops it. Pyra on 48. She goes high. All right, Maddie with the spare. Ethan, early strike. And Colton over on 41 with a messenger that did not pick the 9-pin out. Colton, he pulled that one. All right, so Tori striking the first frame. Strike in the second, early double. Tori Franklin bringing the heat against Kyra. All right, Zach. Tough one, leaves the 210. Colton looking to come back, and that's not going to come back, not from out there. But at least it was on an opens, not going to lose any count. Andrew on 44. That goes a little bit high on him. 3-6-7. Colton's second shot here in the second frame. That looks better. Oh, it rolled out on him a little bit. And he gets 6. Oh, Andrew bears up the 3-6-7. Slides the 3-pin over, picks it up. Oh, Andrew trips out the 10, but leaves the 7. And Kyra with a 6-9-10 just picks that one up. Oh, ring 10. 42 for Zach. Oh, Andrew gets that one a little bit left. Kyra on 48. That goes high. All right, Kyra with the 3-6-10. She spares it up. And Ethan, 46. Ethan working on a double. Looks pretty good. Oh, it is 3 in a row for Ethan. Tori Franklin on 47. That is inside, goes high. And it's going to be a 3-6-10. She had the Greek church, looks like, in the third. Zach Wassam on 43. Playing the gutter. And he leaves the 1-2. Maddie picks up her 4-pin after a double, so she's got the early lead on Andrew. Colton in the pocket after the spare in the fourth, puts him at 45. All right, Tori shooting at her 7-pin, and she picks it up. Zach. Oh, Zach might have been a ball change, I think. Strike in the 5th, and he needs it to keep pace with Ethan, who's got spare in the first and then 3 in a row. Andrew and Zach shoot their single pins. They make it. Kyra, who goes high, collapses out the 10-pin though, leaves just the 3. So the higher seed of these matches will get to pick the pair. So whether they play on the left pair or the right pair will be up to the higher seed. Kyra picked up that spare. Zach, 310s. Zach, a little backup at the 310 and unsuccessful with that. All right, so tough oil pattern today, rearing its head. I think everyone's had some struggles today. Maddie, Maddie in the pocket, no struggle there. Strike in the 6th for Maddie. Ethan, Ethan gets it. And he gets the pack of Franks with the 5 strikes in a row. Ethan Long with the pack of Franks. All right, so Zach on 45. Oh, the 7-pin goes, 10-pin stands in the 6th. Tori on 47. Oh, and Tori in the pocket. Strike in the 6th. So that gives her the lead against Kyra Durham. All right, Maddie, 610. 7th frame. That goes straight. It's good. It does. Tori on 48. Lights, 245. Zach needs it. He buckets against Ethan. And other Zach, Smullen, 4 pins. And Colton's got 3 in a row on him. All right, Tori chops the 5 off the 2-4. All right, Zach with a 2-8-10, little backup action. Can't pick it up. Leaves him at 100 after 7. All right, Andrew with the ball change. Oh, that looked like a good one. So he strikes in the 8th. Close down the lead that Maddie's got. Colton on 41. That is through the nose. 3-6-10. Ethan on 46. Oh, the messenger doesn't go. Maddie lights. And 4-8. All right, Colton, big 3-6-10. And, oh, leaves the 10 pin. All right, so Maddie on 43. Had that open in the 8th. 9th frame. Crosses over 5-pin. Colton with another 3-6-10. He picks this one up. All right, needed that one. Puts him at 130 after 8. Got Zach with a 4-pin, and he spares that up. And Maddie spares her 5-pin. Zach, chance to close the gap. Oh, that's a good one. Strike in the 8th. All right, Kyra with a tough 6-7-10. Her match against Tori. So she's got the lead, and Tori opened in the 9th. So Tori can strike out for 161. Kyra already at 150. So she'll just need some count here. And that's not going to get any count. So she's at 150 after 9. Andrew, Messenger goes in front of the 10. Can't catch a break. All right, Zach. That backup ball is going to work sometime. He gets the 4. And puts him at 126, so he can go 146. 146. He can go 156. Getting all 3 in the 10th. So Colt needs to get to 157. Oh, that is a good one. So he's just going to need 7. He's going to need 4 pins here in the 10th. And he will advance, knocking out the number 1 seed, Zach Smullen. All right, and that will do it. Yes, sir. All right, so Colton will move on. Go up to the high side. And Kyra will move on against Tori, Ethan, and Zach. Ethan's got this one wrapped up. So Andrew and Maddie. All right, Andrew not making it easy. But Andrew's going to be in the 180s. To force Maddie to mark. First one in the 10th. Colton trying out the Nova. All right, so big shot here. Okay, count might come into play. A tie will go to Andrew. Andrew's the higher seed. All right, it's got to hook a little. Oh, it does. The 10-pin goes. Leaves Maddie the 3-pin. So she's got to make this and get some count. All right, so big spare for Maddie. 3-pin wins it. Looks good. Oh, she gets it. All right, so Maddie needs 2 pins on this shot. Keep it behind the foul line. Keep it on the lane. All right, and she got it. All right, so we're going to move some cameras. And as you subscribe, like, and share the video, we're going to move those, and we'll be right back. All right, and we're back. We got Ethan wants to change pairs, so he's going to bowl after bowling 258 on the left pair. He's going to go over to Kyra's pair. Colton's pulling Maddie over, and Maddie starts off with a strike in the first. All right, Kyra shows Ethan a thing or two, and she strikes on her first shot. All right, so Ethan, his first shot on this new pair on 47. And he gets it. Colton, it looked like rolled out on him a little bit, and he leaves the 4-7. And it's Colton on 42. Picks up the 4-7. Ethan, his first shot on this right lane on 48. Colton's going to go first here on 41. Gets that one outside. Light crumbles everything out. That's unbelievable. He had the 2-4-7 standing, got the 4 out, and then the 2-7 on top of that. And Ethan struck on his shot. All right, so Colton with the break. Like Kyra's going to go first. Her second frame, 47. Oh, the early double. Shot for shot with Ethan. And Maddie can't crumble out the 7-pin. That's Kyra third frame. All tied up with Ethan. Strike for strike. And oh, crumbles it out. All right, that's going to be our Ballard's Bowling Academy shot of the game. If you want, was that the head pin that went for her? Let's see. Yeah, if you want to hit the head pin forward, and contact Ballard'sBowlingAcademy.com today. All right, so Ethan trying to keep pace with Kyra. And Ethan had the choice of pairs. He chose to go over to Kyra's pair. And these were the same pairs that were used in qualifying, so they are bowled on. And they probably don't know who bowled on them in qualifying. Maddie sending 10 back for her third frame. Ethan, the last lefty remaining here in the bracket. He might have just wanted a fresh surface to work with. Colton on 42. That's got a hook. Oh, okay. So we got it right early. Found a little hook spot. And Ethan picks up his spare. So he's clean through 3. All right, so Colton's up, ready to go. Colton on the double. Now he crumbled out the left side of the rack. His last shot here. And that's going to go high. And leaves just the 6-pin. Ethan on 48. Looks good. All right, so another one for Ethan. Colton with the 6-pin spare attempt in the 4th. All right, and he gets it. All right, Kyra on 47, looking for 4 in a row. Oh, that read the mid lane hard and hit the pocket hard. So 4 in a row for Kyra Durham. Maddie, little flush pocket 4-pin. All right, Kyra on 4 in a row, and she gets 5 in a row. Kyra Durham with the pack of Franks. That's 5 strikes in a row. Kyra Durham, the pack of Franks. All right, so Maddie spares up her 4th frame. All right, so Ethan up, trying to keep pace with Kyra. Kyra with the front 5. That needs to push, does not. Little high 6-pin. All right, Maddie trying to close the gap on Colton. 5th frame. That is high. 10 pin goes, leaves the 3, avoids the baby split. Make her life a little bit easier. All right, Ethan spares his 6 pin. All right, Maddie spare in the 5th. Trying to keep pace with Colton. Up by 12. All right, so Ethan staring it down, needs a strike here, gets it. Colton, all right, so Colton agreeing with the right lane. It's got the last 2 on lane 42. And that's high, and a 310 for Kyra. Her string of strikes comes to an end in the 6th. Colton needs that one to do something good. All right, so a little bit of a break, just a 3-9. Could have been worse. So the winner of these 2 matches will play each other on the pair of the higher seeds choosing. Kyra misses the 310. Colton misses the 3-9. All right, so a couple of opens that could change the direction of each of these matches. All right, so Maddie on 42. That's gonna need to hook. Oh, it does. All right, so that kind of mid-lane hook spot coming in useful. Maddie with the strike in the 6th. And Kyra with a 3-9 here on 48 in the 7th. And she gets the 3, but not the 9. So a couple of opens late in the game. See if that will make the difference against Ethan. And Ethan shot 256 previous game, so he's definitely capable of putting some strikes together. All right, Maddie with the late 7 avoids the 7-10. All right, Ethan, big shot here, looking for a double. Oh, the 7 pin does not go. All right, so Maddie, 10 pin. Oh, it needs to push. Oh, it's just a little inside. All right, so Maddie can't quite capitalize, gets the strike, and then open. Ethan with an open in the 7th, the 7th on the 7 pin. So that solidifies a 20 pin lead for Kyra. Colton, what's going to fall? Not quite enough. 2-4-7. All right, so Ethan back in business. Strike on that right lane. After a little mishap with a 7 pin in the 7th. And Colton spares up his 7th frame. So 22 pin lead for Colton. Kyra, oh, clobbers the 7-pin. Gets the strike in the 8th. Holds off. Ethan keeps her lead at 20 with 2 frames to go. All right, Colton didn't like it. Colton with the balk. Gonna walk it off. See Kyra on 48. That's high. She's got the 7-pin to go. She's got the 6-10. So now Colton reset, ready to go. Goes high. Oh no. 3, 9, 10. All right, so the big split here in the 8th. Hard to get the 3, 10 and cover the 9. He's got the big old hand. See if he can get some revs going. All right, Colton didn't like that one either. When cell phone went off, maybe. Crowd noise, perhaps. All right, Kyra did spare up her 6-10 over there in the 9th. So Ethan's going to finish his 9th and 10th. Kyra will know exactly what she needs, and that's the problem. It's a good 3-10 cover, but she got that 9-pin back there. So that's an open in the 8th. Gives Maddie the chance to close the gap in the 8th and 9th. Ethan, 9th frame. Working on a strike. Big shot. Oh, no. Oh. It's, I don't know if it's worse or better, but it's a 2-7. Anyway you cut it. Not the easiest spare in the world. Baby split for the lefty. Maddie needs that one to push across over. And another 5-pin for Maddie in the 8th. So she can spare this up and get to 135, bring the lead down to 8. The spare here and a strike in the next frame because that's how bowling works. Oh, Ethan with the big split conversion. Needed that one to stay in it, and he does. Makes it the hard way. Sends the 2-pin over into the 7, off of the wall and everything. All right, so a couple close matches. So who's going to go? Looks like Ethan, his first one in the 10th. Kyra had the big spare in the 9th. And Ethan with the big strike, first one in the 10th. Maddie, that's got to cross over and be good. Oh, a 3-10. That is tough. All right, she needs to make this. All right, so Ethan can go off the sheet here for 205. Kyra already at 185 on a spare. Realistically, Ethan needs this one. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Maddie gets it right. Misses the 3, misses the 3-pin, gets the 10. So an opening from Colton with an open in the 8th. Maddie cannot capitalize on that. So Maddie can strike out for 172. Yeah, looks like Colton's gonna go. And oh, the 9-pin goes late. Huge shot, puts him at 153. Kyra steps out of it and goes high, 3-6. but that's enough. She's over 200 already, so Kyra is going to bowl the winner. Colton and Maddie. Colton with the re-rack. Taking his time. He needs to get to 172. All right, so Colton is behind Ethan's head, but he took his shot. It's light, and he leaves the 7-pin. But he can shut out Maddie if he makes this shot. Otherwise, if he misses this, Maddie can step up, strike out in the 10th, and win, and advance to play Kyra Durham. So big shot for Colton. And, oh, he doubted it, but he got it. So that will do it. All right, so got all that sorted out. And as I move some cameras, subscribe, like the video, share with a friend, click the notification bell, and you'll know whenever we go live. All right, and we're back. Colton and Kyra Durham. Colton Bennett. Kyra Durham squaring off again in the final match. Does one match, scratch. Championship match. All right, so Colton's going to have Kyra start. She's going to start on the right lane. Her first shot on this pair. And, ooh, she got the light crumbler to go. So Kyra with a strike on her first shot. All right, Colton his first one in the final round. All right, that goes a little bit high, and he leaves a 3-6. So Colton looks like he's throwing purple hammer. Kyra looks like a proton physics. All right, oh, Colton got that one outside, misses the 3-pin. All right, so Colton, first shot on the right lane. Oh, that's outside. It's lights, just a 2-pin though. All right, so Colton with the spare in the second. So Kyra up for the second frame. This will be her first shot on this left lane. And that just didn't hook at all. She left a 1, 2, 4, 10. Right, that is not going to hook either. Same shot. No pins there to hit. So she goes 6 out on the second frame. It's her 22. And she is going to make the ball change. Going with the parallax, it looks like, here on the right. A little weaker ASIM. Pretty strong cover as well, not quite like the Proton. And that's pretty close. Oh, what? Where'd the 10-pin go? Actually, no, we'll be able to see it here. Where'd that 10-pin go? That 6-pin just tripping it out. All right, so Kyra with the ball change and the strike in the third. Looked like a much better ball motion. Colton stepping out of the purple hammer and getting into the pocket. Strike in the third. So he keeps his lead at 7 after 3. All right, Colton, fourth frame. Looks pretty good. Oh, Colton dialed in with the double after 4. All right, Kyra sticking with the ball change. Parallax, and doesn't hook either. So 1, 2, 4, 8 this time. So Kyra's got the right lane figured out. Left lane, still a challenge. A couple of 6 counts. And another one, another 6 out on the left. So she's going to have to get this left lane figured out and keep striking on the right. All right, Kyra on 42. And that one found some friction in the middle and hooked. Crossed over, got the carry. So strike in the 5th. So Kyra, 3 strikes on the right and 2 opens on the left. All right, so Colton left lane, 2 in a row. It's got a chance. And a little 4-pin. All right, Colton picks it up. So spare in the 5th, puts him at 88 after 5. All right, Colton right lane, 6 frame, working on a spare. That looks good. Oh, and he gets another one. So strike in the 6th. Colton expanding his lead halfway through this final match. All right, Kyra looking for a double here. A little more inside, and that's got a chance. Oh, she crumbles him out. Right, so a little bit straighter and straight at the pocket for the double. All right, strike here would be huge. Oh, look at that. The messenger didn't even need it for 3 in a row. So Kyra putting the heat back on Colton. Huge shot. strike in the 7th for 3 in a row. All right, Colton on 41, and Colton with the double in the 7th. Keeps the lead. All right, Colton, 8th frame, big shot. That is outside. Oh, the gutter on the double, first one in the 8th. That's gonna hurt. Lose tons of count. All right, see if he can regroup. Put a mark in this 8th frame. Just got it a little wide, a little early. All right, big shot here. Oh, and he gets it. That was huge. Keeps him in it. All right, so he's at 148 on a spare in the 8th. All right, Kyra on 41. Big shot for her. Gets the 10 pin out, leaves the 3. All right, so this spare will bring her to within 16. Oh, and she got that one wide. So that's a big miss in the 8th. Keeps her at 131. Cut down by about 27. She's going to need this strike here on 42. And that is going to do it. Oh, good shot. Good comeback. All right, so Colton on a spare. He's going to finish the 9th and 10th. He can shut out Kyra. Let's see what he can do here on 41. That's a good shot. He needed that one on the spare. Puts him at 168. Kyra can strike out for 191. So strike here would all but do it. All right, that's a little more inside, but he got some hold. Gets the first one in the 10th. Puts him at 188. So just needs 2 pins here for the shutout. He's going to take a re-rack. All right, so Colton just needs 2. And a little double dribble, a little through the nose, but he gets 8, and that's going to be enough. Puts him at 204. And Kara can max out at 191, so that will do it. Colton Bennett is this week's Roto Grip Sport Challenge champion this week. And with the spare, puts him at 206. All right, so Kyra's going to finish up on the left lane. So those 2 early shots on the left lane proving costly. The 6 outs as Kyra gets the first one in the 10th. And Kara steps out of that one a little bit, goes high. So 178 going to be her max now. All right, so Kyra gets 2 off of that, so 177 going to be Kyra's final score. Colton Bennett with 206. So Colton Bennett coming out on top this week's Roto Grip Sport Challenge here at USA Bowl. Thanks everyone for watching. Be sure if you haven't already, subscribe, like the video, share it if you're watching it on playback, click the notification bell. You'll know whenever we go live. Thanks everyone for watching. And as always, be cool and go Bowl.